What's going on? Sorry about earlier, man. Floppy, gotta check your videos, man. Gonna check them out. You see. Sí, en inglés, español. Voy a ver tus videos. I'm gonna see them. I got you on my list. Sorry, guys. Earlier, I came on and I had an emergency phone call. Hey, Jordan. I had an emergency phone call and I put everything on hold. I apologize. I hate doing those things. Hey, Silos. Dios te bendiga. How you doing? I'm on the truck with the trainer. Yay. I just passed. I'm going. What's up, Hey, James Hensley. I hope you're feeling good. Hey, CeeLo, I hope you good luck on the trainer too, man. Listen to whatever they tell you. Don't truck trainers on point. Are you near your home state, CeeLo? Jordan, what's up, buddy? I sent you some people over there. Hope you're doing good with your subs, man, because you deserve more. Like James Hemsley said, you know, you deserve a lot more, man. You and Sean. That new truck, man. That new truck, buddy. I'm feeling good about that truck, Jordan. You're gonna get it, man. Diva, how you doing? I'm gonna read more comments, so get your questions together, okay? You too, Scrapper. You too, Floppy. I love this truck. I'm telling you, man, these teaks. The 2018 was redesigned with a different configuration on the they cut the powertrain shorter to make it more. It turns even better. It turns like tight like a Volvo. The new 2018 T680. A little bit shorter, a little bit lower, but it's still the same. What's up, Gamer Jordan? I'm so sorry I missed your live. I know I was on James' feed last night. I told him, he was like, man, he was really sorry, Jordan. He was like, dang, he was taking a nap. You know, and I got a free jump skip because YouTube froze me out. They dropped my thing and I put it back up. Yeah, he was saying sorry, you know, because he he missed his feed. I'm over here taking a quick break. There's going to be a quick one here. It's about the update on the new click-through rate for YouTubers. It's all good. I know, man. It's all good. Things happen. I'm going to start reading more comments because people say I don't read the comments. I'm just trying to get everything out. People got better things to do than to see my ugly face talking about statistics and all that stuff and how to keep your channel monetized. Jordan, we're going to get you to 500 next week. You know that, right? I feel asleep, man. I missed the next one. I'm going to call you, James, whenever it goes on, so I'm going to wake you up. I'm going to wake you up. Put it in. Yo, wake up. You got a live. Jordan, we're going to get you to 500 next week. You know that. We're going to get you to, we could probably get you to 700 or 800, but it depends on how much time you got. We'll get you to 500 guaranteed, man. You're going to get you 500. From there is easy, man. I got my 1,000. I just flew. I never looked back. It's real easy. Once you get like that 1,000 subscriber mark, you just keep going. Because the metrics are there to help you out. Didi, what's up? Hey, you had that question, Didi. Ask me that question again. Jordan growing is nice, steady, proud of him. I know, man. Jordan is doing his work, man. He's talking to his subscribers. Hey, James, he has great edits, but it's about the people, man. It's like your channel. Half the time you're chilling in your truck and you don't even got a picture on. It's all black. You still got subscribers. It's about what you say, how you connect to the people. It ain't about looking pretty with the, yeah, does that help? Of course. Editing does help, Jordan. Don't get me wrong. But it's more importantly, is about the people. Like when James does his lives, you don't feel like coming on camera. Everything's black. You still got he still has his chat popping. It's all lit up because it's about what he's saying and how he's relating to the people and the content. It's not about, yeah, it helps to have the great editing. Don't get me wrong. It helps. But more importantly, it's about, you know, just reaching out to the people, basically, man. It's not rocket science. Hey, Dirty Brook, I called you back, man. Did you get my messages? Jerry Perry, Osh-Road Trucker. That's a real Osh-Road Trucker. he works for the actual Carlisle trucking company in Alaska, the one that does the ice trucking show. That's a real ice road trucker right there. He used to be a Swift. Now he's over there getting paid. He got to take care of his mom, so he's doing ice road trucking in the real ice and snow. That's crazy, man. That you got some balls, Jerry Perry. Yeah, content and relating to the audience. That's what it's all about, and showing that you're interested. Like when James Hensley told me about Jordan Rap, he, all these other truckers were talking about helping YouTube channels grow, but they wasn't doing nothing. They were interested about themselves and being selfish. James went out there. He started like looking at content of small channels and being real. And I said, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Any small trucker to come in here, they're gonna grow. I'm telling you, they're gonna grow because it's about helping. I call you back, Alex. No, you didn't. Dirty Broker didn't call me back. Did you? I gotta look at my call. I've been so busy, man. Big Hack, what's up? And everybody in here, I just got some quick updated information, but it ain't gonna be no big time stuff because my last feed I had a family emergency to contend in Philly. I had to pick up the phone call. Okay, I'll call you back then in a little bit. Dirty Broke. I'm sorry about that. I gotta call James Hensley too, man. I haven't called him. I haven't heard his voice in a while. HME Comedy, what's up? How fast? Okay, how to grow fast without networking or streaming. Well, you optimize your channel. How you do that is you go into these into the settings on YouTube.com. Not your application on the phone, because you're limited. When you go to YouTube.com, you look for your channel, right? And you sign in. And what you do is you put out videos, right? You put out videos, HME Comedy. I'm going to answer your question. You put out videos, right? And you edit them accordingly. Make sure there's no copyright stuff and all that. Then you go to your settings. If you're Spanish, African, whatever nationality you are, grab that language, go into your translator function and put your channel description towards your language. Go into the your channel, go into the community, go into your settings, and you'll see translations. You hit the little button and it'll translate from English to Spanish, whatever it is that you want, from English to Spanish. You type it in, right? Whatever it is you wrote in English, you're gonna write in Spanish or whatever your language is, right? That's gonna translate into whatever country you're from, so you get views from there too. So that'll give you views without doing live streaming, without networking, with trying to get friends and all that. Without doing that, you'll get more watch time, which equates to channel growth. So that's one way right there, by using the translator feature and other stuff that takes a long time to explain. But I'm just going to answer one question at a time. Did that answer your question? And if it didn't, keep asking me. Everybody, check out James Hensley's channel. He's concerned with helping small channels. Go in there, be his friend. He'll get back to you whenever he can. He's real busy. He's buying another truck. He has his kids. He's a real true trucker. But go to his channel too. Give him some subscriber help. He's a small channel. He should have like 500,000 subscribers. And the YouTube channel format doesn't help his small channel. It doesn't market it. And trucking is a small market that's saturated. So he has kind of reached the maximum of friends without buying subs and views. He just limited. He just has the basics. So he has to extend and go out through other means besides trucking to get more friends. So give him some love there. Go to his channel and you too, James. All right, let me see. Yes, James Hensley is the man. He's taking care of his health. He's doing whatever it takes to take care of his health. Any other questions here before I go into my next topic? Diva, what's up? Man, I love everybody in here. How about you? I'm gonna exercise later. I saw you. Hey, I'm sorry about your comments. I've read them later. I had an emergency, but yeah, I was in Kansas, but I left Kansas. I'm in heading towards Ohio to go home with these loads. But I saw that it was late. I wish I could have ran into you. Maybe next time. I'll give you my phone number. You can call me whenever you're near. Brandon Brand Reality TV. That's a nice name. Inspired Champion. That's right. Hey, Ice Cold Water. He's everywhere. I mean, he's everywhere. I gotta watch. Man, I gotta make him a mod. He's everywhere. How do I get to one? Hey, see that question right there. Is no shortcuts. You know, to get to 1,000 to get monetized. You know, you ask yourself, why you want to get 1,000 subs for it? You know, you could get that in a matter of weeks, but do you want to get monetized? That's the minimum to get monetized. I mean, what is it that you want 1,000 subs for? Does it just look good to have relevancy? But it depends on the question. Like, why? Why would you want that? First, you know, if you could answer that, then, you know, you have an idea, and then you can get 1,000 subs fast. You know, you can network and work hard. If you know how the analytics work, when you're a small channel, you'll lose a lot of subscribers due to the spamming feature of YouTube. So whenever you gain friends, you go have 1,000 and easily lose 100 or 200 within any given span without networking. What that means is you got to relate to those channels and pretend they really are your friends, even though they ain't, and you're just going to use them to get subs. But you still got to go through the motions and pretend. Which that means is you got to activate the analytics. What that means is when you go and you see the impression and you hit and you go into the channel, now that's the retention. And, you know, here I'll show you an example here. How it works is, in your analytics, there's this thing called a funnel, right? It's like, it looks like a funnel. On the top is the impression rate. What that means is anytime in YouTube, when you're looking around, you see those little thumbnails moving around. Every time somebody looks at that, that counts as an impression. That means somebody's looking in your channel. They're not going into the channel, but you know, you can see it moving around. That counts as an impression, right? When that impression is activated, you know, that's good. You get one impression. The higher the impression percentage, the better, right? You want to be 5%, 10%, 20%. The higher, the better. It looks like this. Look. I'm going to show you the impression, how they look like.
Views, the average view duration was 4 minutes.
Okay, look. You see it looks like a funnel? See, it looks like, oh man, every time these edges on these laptops suck. Sorry. I'm trying to grab it without, you know, okay, work with me here. Work with me. Work with me, guys. Okay, look. That, see, it looks like a funnel. Is it glary? See how the impressions look all the way in the top. Okay, guys, work with me here. Now, the top is the impression. That's the little thumbnails that people see on YouTube without the actual, you know, it's like a little preview thing. That's the impressions, and that's the percentage of it. So now what you want to do is put a nice little picture and a thumb and a little title so to make people tap into the impression. So the second part is the view part. You see the view part? You see the impression at the top, and then you see the view part is right here. In this part right here. That's what you want. You want a person to go from the impression into the view part. Okay, so this is how you're gonna grow your channel to 1,000 using the metrics, right? So now you got the impression here, right? Man, I wish I was like in my office doing all these presentations, but I'm growing my company and I got a truck to make a lot of money to save off my company. So this is gonna have to do. So the top is the impression, not the arrow right here. Every time I touch the tab, I wish I had one of those things I could just hold it up here. Not this with the arrow, up here, up here, up here. That's the impression, right? That's the little thumbnail. So that's what you want for people to see. So you're going to do like pretty pictures to make sure people are going to see that. The next one is the views. Somebody went into your impression and click, right? That's what you want. That's what you want. You want the views. And how you get the views? By click rate. Click rate. Again, you're going to grow your channel this way, legally or through networking or whatever you want to call it. See what it says click rate right on the views? Why isn't this focusing? Why isn't it focusing? Okay, right here. You see right there, it says views and it says click rate. A click rate equates into a view, and that's what you want. A 4.5 I'm trying to talk fast because I got to move on, make money, and y'all got to move on too. So, man, excuse me. I'm not a presentate like a professional talker and all that. I'm just being me, a regular Joe, trying to help regular people. Please excuse my blah, blah, blah. Okay, so your click rate, the higher the better, right? That's how you're going to get paid. I don't want to touch the tab because it's going to erase the screen. So right in here is the click rate. This is the view. You want to get as many views as you can based on the click rate, right? They're going to look at your little picture. Oh, that looks like a nice picture. Click. They're in there, right? Now they're in there. They're looking around. Whoa, this is a cool website, right? That counts as a view. You got a view right now. And now the second part, watch time. That's going to give you watch time. See the formula for watch time? Impressions, views equals watch time down here. See what I'm saying? That's the new system. It's based on a funnel. See, it looks like a funnel. See, it looks like a funnel. See it top, bottom, and in the middle. It looks like. And then now, you got to play with these numbers so it will help you with the next video. And how you do that is, you see the little arrow? When you click into that little... All right, I got to drop this pen. All right, when you click into this right here, into this little eye, it says information, and it's going to give you that window. That window is going to tell you where all your traffic came from. It'll tell you, how did you get these views? Who licked into... Yeah, I'm saying lick now. Who looked into your impressions, right? It says you got 55% YouTube recommending your content. And that's what you want. You want to be discovered by people besides us, the 5 billion people out there, right? And it happens. So 55% of this particular person's things came from, man, I need like a little thing in the back so I don't hit the screen. It came from recommending, YouTube recommending your page, and that's what you want. Recommended watch page was 38%. That means on your regular page, that was recommended on watch page, 36%. And then recommended on the home page, on your on the whole channel thing, 18%. And then down here, viewers seeking your content, 44%. That's good. People's been looking at your titles and stuff, and then they're like going in there and looking at your content. So this is what you got to be familiar with, this setup, the funnel, the analytics, how you're getting the views. See, if you know how you're getting the stuff, you could like make your stuff better. It's not just about grabbing friends and like, I'm here. That's what's going to happen. You're going to be like, what's my channel growing? Why not get advertisers? So be aware how the metrics work. Go into your thing in there and just play with it. Everything is so explanatory. You know, when you're... Now I had another question. I had some more questions. Hold on. Let me see. Hey, China, can you see if anybody had questions and pop them up? Because this thing is just flying and I got to freeze it. And okay, that is why your thumbnails and title matters. People should concentrate on. Yes, bossy. You want to concentrate on your title. So you want to do keyword searches on titles that is relevant to your target audience. Your target audience is people that you specialize in, like cooking or, you know, dancing or fixing cars, driving trucks, whatever your target audience you want. You could, mine is general. So I don't specialize in one thing. I am a trucker and I'm in here a long time because truckers drive 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, and then we got to go to sleep and then go home. When we go home, we don't got time for this. I could squeeze it in there, but if I was home in the office, then you're going to see an office. If I was home in the kitchen, you're going to see me in the kitchen doing this. I'm in the truck now, so you're going to see me a lot in the truck because I'm in here 10 hours. You know, I'm grinding, making a whole bunch of money trucking. I make a lot of money doing this. I make a lot of money. So that's why I'm here all the time. I see, oh, you always in your truck. Yeah, I make a lot of money being in this truck. I'm my own boss. Nobody's ordering me around. And I love being in here. And I love trucking, so I'm always here. But if I was in here, I'll be in my gym, Anytime Fitness, opening up a franchise. And I'll be in here all the time. So you're going to see me in different places. You know what I mean? That doesn't discount the fact that I'm trying to help you, though. It's not about the place. It matters to have a nice place. It does. I'll probably put like a little YouTube thing in here, red curtains, if that helps. But what matters is the information. You know, when I was in high school, I'm going to tell you a quick story. When I was in high school in North Philly, Very tough, very tough. That's why I learned how to fight, right? I learned how to boxing gym, Joe Frazier, right? Joe Frazier, Rocky was made 2 minutes from my house. You know, it was all, and Bruce Lee came out. You know, I knew how to box. I had to fight because there was a lot of racist gangs. And my brother was, you know, he had issues. I had to protect him from the bullies. I was getting beat up, but I was also beating people up. You know, so that makes you hard. The high school was the same way. In the high school, you know, it was real old. My high school had the most Vietnam veterans ever drafted in the history of the United States. The most veterans came out of my high school, Edison High School. Just Google it. But it was old, and I was just sitting there. Old. Everything was sold. The gym, when I played basketball, the ball would hit the wrong spot and fall out. The playing fields were old. It was a ghetto school, but the teachers were genuine, and the teachers used to teach, and that's the whole point. You know what's the point? It's not about where you're at. It's not about how pretty you're where you're at. You know, you could be in a cave. Just, it's about the information and the education and the content. You know what I mean? When I was in that school, it was a falling apart, but we was kicking butts of all the superior, super clean, high class schools in all kinds of sports. We were like tearing them apart because we had heart and we wanted to win, right? It didn't matter how many sports teams came at us. We'll beat the top sports team in anything, even with a raggedy ghetto butts, right? We had heart. We played fair. We wanted to win championship. And that's how you got to do in life. It's not about what you got. It's not about what you own, what you want to buy. It's about you. And it's about the people, your target audience. It's about you coming up every morning and being positive and having something to say to help other men. I don't have 1 million viewers, but even if I had one, I'm going to treat that person like I had 1 million viewers, because that's what you want to do to grow. You don't want to be dependent upon, yeah, it's great to have a Mercedes. My girlfriend has a Mercedes, a BMW, that she loves those kind of cars. That's fine. Yeah, that's her. I like my regular Joe car. Would I get a Mercedes? Yeah, I'll probably get a Mercedes soon, because right now, once I grow my company, I could like be in my Mercedes. I'm not going to buy a Mercedes and I'm not going to be in it, because for the next few years, I'm going to be driving a truck to make a whole bunch of money to shortcut my way into a business, like a Planet Fitness, you know, a gymnasium, a franchise. I might even own it. See what I'm saying? You got to have those goals, those dreams, write them down on paper, becomes goals, and then you chase them. You know what? But the point of this whole topic was my school was falling apart. I didn't care because the books were new. The teachers had great attitude, and that's what counts. It's not about the building. It's not about the messed up floors. It's not about whatever. The teachers cared. The books were new. The equipment was good, and that's what I learned on. I was not learning, and even if I had a bad teacher, you know, and if the teacher wasn't helping me because I was an athlete, and some teachers don't like athletes, I didn't pay attention to the teacher. I just read the book. I asked the teacher, what kind of book is it that you have? What you want me to study? And I'll buy that book or get the book or whatever from the library and study the book and disregard the teacher. The teacher might trick me into questions. Well, you know, what was the blah, 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 and what date? Well, of course, since I read the book, I already knew the answer. I did not need her to give me an answer, to teach me the answer. I read the book, you know, and if you don't got a great person in your life or a great boss, just do the work and concentrate on the work and disregard the negative people, because they're not going to help you succeed or move on. You do it on your own. I read all my books. If the teachers didn't like me, so long as I read that book, I'll pass my exams, because the teacher was just directing me and helping me. Now, if she didn't like me, if she wanted to misdirect me, that's fine. You can do whatever it is, but I still got the information here. And that's what we're doing in here. We're going to give you information no matter where we're at. We could be in a truck. We could be in the shore. We could be in a fancy studio. We're going to help you get that information. And it doesn't matter if I got 10, 30, 40, 50 people or just one. I'm still going to be appreciating that one person. That's what you should do too. Whenever you start your live feeds, don't worry about how many. Don't even look at your subscriber count. Half the time I don't see it. 90% it doesn't show up. It'll flash, but I don't look at it because I'm trying to concentrate, talk fast to get you out of here. In and out. So always concentrate on your target audience. Always remember that YouTube, as of today, they've added more features to the beta studio. This is important information. Important information. You must go to the creator studios on beta. They're getting rid of the old classic as of this year. They're going to transition, migrate. It's called migration. They're going to migrate into the beta. You got to learn that beta studio. That's your new weapons to get more subs. And again, some people, they got in here 1,000 friends, 1,000 subscribers, easy peasy. They think it's going to be easy peasy to get monetized and all that. They're going to find out pretty soon. You probably got 1,000 friends, but only 50 of those are your true friends. 50 friends is not enough to give you a ad placement profit. You need 25 to get $1. You only got 50. You're gonna get $2 every month. You got 50 friends watching you. That's true. Even though you got 1,000 subscribers or like 3,000 subscribers, but you only got 50 true friends that's gonna watch your ad. You're only gonna get paid $2. It's $24 a view. So if that friend watches you, those 2 friends, those 50 friends, how much is that? Do the math. That's $2 a month. And after you pay taxes, you're lucky to get home 35 cents. Yeah, I know. So make sure that your quality friends are there. You know, if you want to get fast track to 1,000, that's fine. But have a plan as you're going along. Be prepared to do your lives. Be prepared to understand that the YouTube channel, the old classic studio, as of this year, and I heard this from the Creator Insider, they're done. They was going to migrate it into, it's called native buttons. Like they was going to keep the old classic studio and the new one, but it's just taking too much power. I don't want to use fancy words because everybody says I'm in college. It's going to use too much stuff, too much power, so they're just going to get rid of it. Way easier and less bugs if they just get rid of it. So they're going to phase it out. You got to get used to that new beta studio. It's awesome. Look, you're going to get stuff like this. You don't get this. You don't get this in here. Let me get that graph up again. Of course, it's frozen. You know, once you get into it's slow as hell. But the last thing I show you, all of those, you're not gonna get that in the old studio. It's just too antiquated. It's old. It doesn't have power. Now they ask me questions about links. I'm human. I don't have editors and producers. This is me. I'm going along, like trying to get everything so fast to y'all. I want to help y'all so fast. I want to like go into your skin and get in your brain and help you. And there's so much going in here and it's not organized. So you just spit it out. But I want to help you so bad. The links thing, when I was talking about like put links on different web pages, what I'm suggesting to you is not a required thing, right? When you have links, YouTube don't like that. That's the algorithm. That's artificial intelligence doesn't like that. So the people might like it, you might like it, but it's about how the algorithm works basically as a machine. It prefers for you not to put links down there. And then I kept getting, I see a whole bunch of people with links. Yeah, those bigger channels have better metrics, so they can escape a situation where it might confuse an affiliate link that has issues with YouTube. See, smaller channels under 1 million, I know they're considered small now. Smaller channels under 1 million don't get the metrics like a PewDiePie, which I'm always mentioning his name because he's the benchmark. He's the guy that started all this thing here, what we're doing, right? In terms of person, he has the numbers to offset any losses of his affiliate links, right? Because he makes YouTube a fortune. So the algorithm doesn't even like bother him. Just think about the big drug lord that pays everybody off. Nobody touches him. You know what I mean? The big gangster. So he's a gangster. He's a YouTube gangster. Ain't nobody gonna touch him. Us down here though, we breathe the wrong way. We're gonna get demonetization left and right. Big channels like 500,000 subscriber channels are getting hit. Million subscriber channels are getting hit. So what I'm giving you is advice as a safeguard, not an instruction not to put your links down there. Yes, all the other channels have the links down there, but guess what? If the algorithm gets them for whatever reason, those affiliate links or misguided links might get your channel demonetized, which is a lot of work to go back in there and get monetized again. Have your comments disabled. So what I'm giving you is safeguards from big channels such as 200,000 and all that, under a million, compared to us as big channels. Their advice is to disable links. I'm not saying to do it. I'm saying as a safeguard, as a precaution, if you don't feel like doing all that work to get your channel back, then you just do these things. Again, it's not about me. It's about what YouTube is teaching me, and I'm passing it on to you. To prevent big channels like 15,000, 5,000, or 6,000, whatever you think is big, to prevent your channel from being demonetized, which is a pain in the butt to get back, to have the comments permanently disabled. If that's the fact, imagine your channel with permanently disabled comments due to the fact that the algorithm, which is artificial intelligence, didn't calculate right, even though it's wrong, it just did that. And you can't get that back unless if a human disables your comments permanently. If a human does that, it's easier to get them back, you know. But if the algorithm does it, you ain't gonna get that comments back. It's just done. It's done. You're gonna have to use the community tab. If you got over 1,000, right, you're gonna have to use the community tab to communicate with all your friends here, which is a pain in the butt. Imagine that. Hey, how you doing? Tick tick. Wait. Oh man, it's faster with the comments. It's just a safeguard. Yes, people got links. Yes, PewDiePie, all these guys got links. But as a safeguard, due to the fact that the algorithm has changed, certain people like us, we don't have that protection like these guys. The algorithm's going to go, and if it makes mistakes, it goes, whoops, who cares? You ain't making us no money. Now you're like, the channel is my soul. I get up every morning and count views, and it's gone. I love my channel. It's therapeutic. So what? We're artificial intelligence. You see what I'm saying? If you care about your channel, then you do what it takes with advice on whatever it is you consider this. Information and safeguards. So I hope that truck don't hit that truck. Anyway, the thing is, what I'm giving you is suggestions, advice, tips, not orders. I am not ordering you to take off your links. You know, it's your job to research this even more. If I give you the basics, right, the fundamentals, you're going to research it even more and then get into it versus we're going to listen to Alex, let's get rid of our links. No, you do what you have to do with the basic information that I'm guiding you with. I'm not throwing orders around. You don't have to take off your links. Now, again, when I tell you to put the attributions content button, all that is, okay, I gotta read this. I see something about Article 13. What that? Mickey, all these channels that they have sponsors, you gotta let YouTube know that you have a sponsored link. Whenever you're doing, I got an Amazon pillow and all that, you gotta let YouTube know that you're gonna be doing a sponsored link in there, because that's a sponsored link. So is your affiliate link. So all YouTube's saying is, go to your channel page, go into the settings, go into your community, right? Hit the licenses part where you'll see right there, standard or attribute. Man, see, there's a lot of stuff in my head. Attributions content. See, I'm not reading stuff. This is all in my head. Attributions content license will free up your channel, which you don't want. But if you're sponsoring links, you got to go in there and then notify that button that says this video is going to have sponsored links, so you can see it flash. YouTube wants you to disclose that. That's all. If you want to do it, you do it. But if the algorithm sees that, it's going to miscalculate that. You're going to have your channel demonetized. I'm talking Martian talk. You will have your channel demonetized. So this is the point of this conversation. A lot of people kept saying, oh yeah, but you know, I see people with this, I see people with that. What you should worry about is your channel and then the information that I'm giving you. And then upon that information, you go and research it more. So understand what is it that I'm saying. Safeguarding versus ordering you to do something is two different things. I'm not scaremongering you because I keep reaffirming the fact that this is based on information from insider creator people, and then people that understand to some extent the algorithm. And then also I'm letting you know that the bigger channels could get away with that because they're making YouTube a lot of money. Now, even if, again, you got to be smart when you're talking. You don't have to have 55 million subscribers to be big. Channels that got 50 million subscribers might not make as much money as a channel that has 5 million subscribers. See, it's not about the subscribers that makes money. It's about how you understand the rules, how you optimize your channel, how you pick your marketing and your affiliates to make money, and how you make money using YouTube, which is free. If you know how to do that with 5 million subscribers, you can beat a 50 million subscriber channel hard-heartedly in any given day. And that's a fact. So it's not about the subs or this or that and the other. It's about how you market your channel. And that's what I'm telling you about. If you want to keep your channel because you're small and YouTube, they don't got your back, the small channel is going to get hit the fastest with demonetization, deletion, comments disabling. Just do the math. So because of the fact that you don't have the metrics, you may want to have safeguards in place, which is disabling your comments, which is not having a whole bunch of links, which is having a web page with your links and your merchandise so YouTube doesn't attack you. You know, that web page, if there's any issues, that's your web page, nothing to do with the YouTube market, with the YouTube machinery. You want to have that for that. This is advice from other YouTube big channel creators, not me. I'm the messenger here. You know what I mean? I'm not monetized. I have no issues at all. None. You know, just make sure that your links are within the YouTube community to other YouTubers and all that, not outside. YouTube hates that. We already went through that. Okay, now I'm going to look at that good question. Are you great question about internet bullies and how to deal with troll? Are you great? You are great. A question about internet and how to deal. Well, let me answer this technical question and I'll get back. You're just hopping, smash. What's that question? My goal is 1,000 people I would support, guys, if you're stay connected. Well, yeah, okay. Of course, we're going to support you. Go, got to have that goal, 610 tonight. 610, that's easy, you can get that. I want to see that question. Bad news, just found out the Article 13. Yeah, see, that Article 13, it still got to be put into law. The Parliament already said yes to everything. The problem with Article 13, if everybody doesn't know what that is, the European Union and Europe and England and all that, they agreed to pass this Article 13, which is based on copyright law. That means that news, games, game players, news agencies like CNN gonna have to pay for pictures and for information that has any copyright to that. Let's say if I just recorded something as a news agency, you can't put it out there without copyright permission. That's gonna cost millions. So YouTube is doing original programming as of this year to offset that. Everything's going to be original from YouTube to prevent you from going outside, which is why everybody wants you to stay in YouTube. No more outside links. The more links you put outside with this Article 13, the faster lawsuits could get piled up for YouTube, because that article is pending. It's going to be a law, but it's pending to some extent that it's going to take time to go into fruition, like into effect. YouTube is preparing. So right now, let's say if you watch the headlines on the Wall Street Journal, and it says, today the Wall Street dropped, 1,000 points. And then it gives it like a little detail. That little article, which is free right now, if I use it, YouTube will get a lawsuit because that's their content. It's copyrighted news. I know, right? So all of that free stuff and all that, where you can watch games and play games on YouTube, you're gonna have to be paying a fee. So with YouTube, they're gonna have to pay millions and millions of dollars. So for them, it's easier to disable your channels, delete your channels to avoid millions of dollars of lawsuit. So Article 13, man, that's gonna be real serious because it's attached to Article 11. Article 11 is the link tax. What that means is if I'm gonna watch the commercials, the news, and if I'm gonna use that news over here, YouTube gonna have to pay a link tax because I'm using the CBA's news agency to bring that news over here, which should be free. Freedom of speech and freedom of the press. None of that stuff matters anymore. The copyright laws that the European Union is going to pass, and the problem with those laws is it's complex. It's hard to understand, and it doesn't give details. Because of that, YouTube doesn't want to play that dumb game. They're not giving exact details of what it is that's going to be copyrighted, to what extent, blah, 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 all that blah, blah, blah. So, you know, just study that. That's real important. You, as a YouTube creator, that's real important news for you. It is associated to the Article 11 link tax, which was stamped off from the Article 13, stamped off from that link tax. You know, from that link tax proposal that that YouTube just want to avoid. So right now, you know, news agencies got to start using artists and actors and just to recreate news events. Like, you ever see CNN when they show like a person that's not available, but they put like an actress? Here comes Jerry Jones. She's just coming to her house, and it's like an actress because they want to give you the graphics just for the sake of, you know, visual aid. So they hire these actors to pretend they're a person. They gotta start doing all that stuff. YouTube is already doing it. They're hiring actors to do original TV shows, movies. Big time Oscar-winning actresses and actors are lined up for that, like Netflix. They're going to start producing that, producing music. That's why they want you to stay in here with all these links. So let me see if I see another question in here. What was it about bullying? Thor? Somebody's, I heard it. Yes. It was approved 2 months ago. 80 Z's, you get 180 subs. You can get that. Let me see about the bully. Oh, I see. You're agreeing internet bullies and how to deal with trolls on my channel. Well, those trolls could get your channel disabled. Those trolls could get your comments disabled, which ain't gonna bring you money. They could demonetize your channel. So you're gonna have to get a lot of I use this thing called Nightbot, N-I-T, like night, the word night, and then B-O-T. And it's an automated moderator system that kind of watches whatever words you want to be moderated, and is automatically. And then also you should hire a lot of your friends, a lot of people you trust to be your moderators. Don't get rid of trolls real easy. It's not that complicated. To get rid of trolls, it depends on how bad you want it. In the past, people used to leave trolls because the trolls were bringing views and watch time. But now the trolls could do the opposite. Their views and their watch time could be a reversal of fortune. Like, you could literally get effed up because of that, due to the fact that those trolls could like really shut down your channel. One wrong comment could bring a channel down, depending upon how the algorithm is working at night. I know that sucks big time. I know. Any other question? How to install Nightbot? Go to nightbot.com and you take the link. Go to your moderator section on your youtube.com or your laptop. Go in there, go into channel, go into settings, go into where you see community and comments. You see the comments in there, community. The comment section, you see the moderator section. Go in there and insert that copy link in there. Don't explain it once you go to nightbot.com. I'm not doing a sponsored link. I don't get paid for that. I'm giving you that free information. I'm not sponsored by them. But nightbot.com, it'll give you the instructions on how to do that. Nightbot is very useful. Yes, I have it here. Yes, easy to install. Follow the instructions on the website. There's a thing in the website where you can part off. Yeah, copy and link. Yeah, and put it on there. And it does a pretty good job. It'll give you warnings not to use capitals. It'll give you a warning not to use numbers, excessive capitals, not to put excessive emojis. The same thing that I've been telling y'all for the last 2 months. This thing is doing it, because that's considered spam. Big salutes to you. Thank you, Candy, my mom. Trying to real fast here. I want to get you out of here, in and out. And the other, hey, Jackknife, what's up, buddy? So like I said, yeah, a lot of people got these links. I saw I missed Mickey's comments and DD3 when they was talking about, well, all the YouTubers got all these links. Yeah, but like I told you, I'm giving you safeguards. I'm not ordering you to take down links. I'm telling you what could happen if you don't, and why people are not putting on links like they used to, the smart creators, because it's a headache to get your channel back, or to get your comments back, or to deal with affiliates that YouTube doesn't like with. It's a big headache dealing with that. So at the end of the day, it's just better to have safeguards. Well, it depends on how you put the settings on Nightbot. You could control Nightbot. If you just let it run rapidly, yeah, it's going to disable and put users in timeout and all that. But do your research. I'm not losing nobody. I'm getting a whole bunch of subs and friends every day, and I got Nightbot. So just do your research. Again, what I tell you is not from me. It's from people that I've been researching on. I want to support as a friend. You know, people stop by, stay for a while. Real people that can count use me. Well, Inspired Champion, that's up to you. You know, you go to websites that interest you and watch them. If you're gonna come in a website that has a whole bunch of friend suggestions and this and a third, you know. All right, this guy can hit me. Sorry, I'm moving on his way. Any more questions before I go? Not. So I told them that they said it was wrong, but it works for me, and I'm going. Yeah. I mean, Nightbot. It's just like anything in life, man. Like, just try it out. You know, did he try to hit your truck? No. He was just, you know, he had like an old truck. He's trying to back into this thing here, and I just give him some space so he could like back up. Did you see that, Jordan? Did he try to hit your truck? No. Did you see that? I don't think you can see from that angle. What, you saw the mirror or something? No, he was just coming. He was coming too close. So I just gave him some more. I gave him like a foot of, so he could like maneuver. When my brother used Nightbot hacked his channel, blocked it on YouTube 2013. Well, you got different software. That's like 6 years ago. You know, you get improvement, you get patches, you get things that's improved in the software. So 6 years ago in computer land, that's dinosaur time. What's the most important life lessons that you use in YouTube to help you? What's the most important life lessons? Well, I don't look at life as a lesson. I look at life as a place where you live and experience, because life, there's no lesson in life, you know, per se. You can't just have a book and learn life. You got to live it. So when I live life, whatever mistakes I make, I'll learn off of them. I don't consider that a lesson. I just consider that living through your journey, and then living to not to make that mistake again if it's a bad mistake. You know what I mean? But I think I know what you're saying. Life lesson for me is just like learn as much as you can and don't worry about who's teaching you. As long as they mean well, doesn't matter how rich they are, how poor they are. The poorest people give the best advice. The richest people give the best advice. So look at it from that perspective. Learn as much as you can. You never want to stop learning. I always ask questions no matter what. You know, I ask questions all the time. For me, it's more like I'm always curious. That's good. You want to always keep learning. That helps you age better. That helps you in life. Always be, you know, wondering why. And then if you don't know it, then ask it. You know, that's good. Like life lesson to me, I've been through so much that I could literally do a YouTube channel based on my effed up, you know, with my father's situation, and I went through a lot, losing friends. You know, so in general, I want to keep it YouTube. But in YouTube land, learn as much as you can from whoever you trust in YouTube land in terms of the life lesson. Yeah, you just learn as much as you can. Don't ever stop. Learn every day. Just when you think you're done, boom, learn even more. I love college. You know, I wish I could have had my doctorate degree and just kept learning. You know, I like to learn about everything. Fish, streaming, bass, river, boats, space, universe. You know what I mean? Never ever stop learning. Hey, JLS, how you doing, man? That's a good channel too right there. Always go to channels where you think they're cool. You know, where you can see that it doesn't matter if they're fishing, they're people. You know, just because it says outdoor fishing, no, you're not going to go there. Really? NASCAR racing, really? They're people. You know, if you see that the people are related to you, go in there. You know, Jordan, you know how many fans Jordan had? A large percentage of Jordan's fans, a large percentage of Jordan fans, that doesn't even understand basketball. He's just a nice guy. You know what I mean? Or anything in general. You know, just because they're outdoors or they're truck channel or they're blah blah, go in there if they interest you. You know, if you're gonna see it, a connection, a link right here that has a link to whoever, right? Jordan Rap. Oh well, I'm already subscribed to him. Use the link and visit him. Just because you subscribe to him, your mission accomplished. I'm done learning. No, just like learning, you keep learning, you keep learning, you keep visiting to make these channels relative, so you actually hold on to them and have more avenues sent to you, so you can have even more of those same channels and more of those same friends. It's networking. So just because you see that I'm already subscribed to Chess Crystal, if I see her recommendation, I'll go in there. Oh, she's already my friend. Well, I gotta go there for? Because you subscribe to the channel. That's your favorite. When you get a magazine subscription in the mail, right? Time magazine. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not gonna read this. I'm already subscribed to it. But yeah, it's a magazine. You ordered it. Yeah, but I don't care. I already subscribed to it. But it's your magazine, sir. No, I don't want it. Why? Because I'm already subscribed to it. But sir, it's your magazine. I'm already subscribed. But you gotta read the magazine. Oh yeah, you're kind of right. I gotta read this magazine because I'm subscribed to it. Let me see. Hey, this is a pretty cool article. Wow, I didn't know that. Man, I just learned something. Good thing I went to the channel, and because I'm subscribed to it. Just don't go to a channel and let it sit on your night table there, on your coffee table. Let those subscriptions pile up and never read them. Why you subscribe? You're gonna spend $20 a month for subscription and you're gonna read it? Oh, I'm sorry. Due to the fact that it's a free subscription, you're not gonna read it. Come on, let's support our friends. Hi, Miss Nolans. Manzana Nails. Hey, wasn't that a fun video? See, y'all think I don't watch Manzana Nails, right? I watched her. Then I was in the live feed where she's a moderator. We were making jokes. Most of the afternoon. Real funny Spanish jokes. Yeah, that's what we do, right, Manzana? Manzana, right? Tell them. About the jokes, los chistes, las bromas, right? Buenos tiempo. It's not about grabbing a subscriber and not looking at their magazines. When you see links, watch their magazines. You know what I mean? Yes, Manzana. Manzana is a great channel. She's always here. And she has a lot of subscribers, but she's always here helping us out, we help her out. You go to her channel, watch her. Yes, that's right. I put a couple Spanish jokes in there. You know what I mean? I had a joke, right? One says, you know what? That was kind of corny. It was about how is the nighttime the same as an old person? Well, no, how is the stars at night the same as an old person? Well, the stars come out at night, and so does the dentures of an old person. Something like that. It was kind of a corny joke. But see, you can see I'm not a comedian. I'm not going to go follow my comedy channel. But guys, come in here. Come on, please. You just share and share, like, and we all could do this together, man. We all could do this, okay, guys? I love everybody in here, but I got to get back on the road and make some money for my business for the future. Next 2 years, I'm going to be hustling. I'm not going to give up. As tired as I am, I'm still going to have time for you. I'm going to have time for everybody. Please check out Jordan. If you're a new subscriber, even if you just watch this channel anyway for his views, go watch Jordan Rap. He's one of my moderators here. Nolans, if you put up his link, Jordan Rap. Even check out Nolans. She has some good content on her channel. I watched her channel a day ago. My schedule is not set. I'll just come on because I don't want to lie to you and tell you I'm going to come on tomorrow. But then as a driver, we might have different situations on our hand, which we can't predict our timetables. You know what I mean? But I do appreciate y'all. I love everybody in here. If y'all don't have no more questions, did I miss any questions in here? I feel bad because the channel just moves so fast. I gotta go all the way up here. Lessons. Yes, Nightbot. Get moderators is important. Okay. Another question that I had. When you get a 3 or 4. Okay, thanks for the change of respect. London, Latino English from London. Oh, thank you. You can only get, because we're small channels, you can only get 75 channels per day when you subscribe. So keep that in mind, because you don't want to do all that work and it won't count. At 75, you know, you can subscribe up to 2,000 channels. But that depends on how many subscribers you got. So per day, as a small channel, you can only subscribe up to 75 per day. Keep that in mind. Are you going to get a 404 server error? That means your IP address is clocked and you can't do much with that particular with YouTube. The 404 is just a system error. That's saying that your IP is being watched and you can't, with that same IP address, get more than 75. So what happens is, as your YouTube channel grows, I am in Indiana. Hey, Mickey, I answered your questions about earlier. Yes, well, Mickey, because I missed your question. Stay here for a minute. Just stay. Can you stay for can you like stay for like 3 minutes or 5 hours, or how can you stay? Okay. The affiliate links that you see with all these YouTube channels, and I said this earlier, you could run the like first 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm not telling you not to have affiliate links. I'm not telling you not to have sponsored links and all that. What I'm telling you is that the algorithm is artificial intelligence. With smaller channels, the bigger channels have all these links and all that, but they have better metrics to get protected from the algorithm in terms of spam, because they're established, they're making a whole bunch of money for YouTube. Smaller channels that's growing due to the spam factor, the algorithm, which is artificial intelligence, doesn't understand a lot of stuff. And if it does something to your channel for any reason, what's going to happen is it might disable your comments. It might demonetize your channel after you did all that beautiful lighting and you did all that editing, right? The YouTube algorithm is artificial intelligence based on the command sets from the creators. The creators suggested that a lot of times when you have affiliate links and links that takes you away from YouTube wants you to stay in here. They don't want you to leave. That model is set in stone. They want you to stay in here, stay in YouTube land. Because of that, the outside links that's affiliated and all that you're going to send people to Amazon, you're sending people away. That's going to activate the algorithm, the artificial intelligence on spam alert because of the size of your channel. Anything under 10,000, 100,000, 200,000, even a million. We don't got that metric protection. So it's better for YouTube to disable your channel, to disable your comments, to delete your channel, or to even demonetize your channel due to the fact that they're acting on behalf of the advertisers because of the spam factor. See, YouTube can't handle all of these billions of people and views and hundreds of thousands of views per minute. So they could do the best they can. They got to rely on their machinery and the software. Because of that factor, there could be a lot of false positives. And according to the people that I've researched on higher internet creators, they suggested as a safeguard. I'm not ordering nobody to do this, but as a safeguard. What would be easier, Mickey? What would be easier for you to do a quick safeguard, such as put your links on your own website or not connected to YouTube? Or what would be easier? Try to chase YouTube to put your comments back up, and then you got to pray that the comments were not disabled by the automated artificial intelligence, because if it was, you're not going to get your comments back up. So now you're going to have a channel without no comments. You could still communicate through the community tab. That's a pain in the butt. That's like email. So if they disable your comments, you could see the chat, but you can't comment. That sucks. You're going to be frozen with your super chat button to no more extra money on the easy track. You can get $5 instantly versus whatever other means that YouTube has to offer you through the partnership program or through your affiliate links. See, the thing is, what I'm suggesting to you is safeguards. I'm not ordering you to do this. Yeah, you're gonna see all these other channels with these links. Yeah, most of them are not aware of what YouTube needs and requires. I research this stuff. I'm not going to other people's channels and hearing rumors. I'm not going to other people's channel and just thinking what they're saying on their theory. I am going to the creators' websites of YouTube that has this information, and from creators that work with YouTube. So this information is coming from these guys as a safeguard. Should you do it? Well, you know, a thief, a burglar, he goes around stealing stuff on the premise that he doesn't get caught by the cops. They can be everywhere. So again, you will get away with it, and I hope for the rest of your life that you're not demonetized. But if you like, okay, now I'm gonna answer your other part. Mickey, just can you stay in a little bit longer? Can you if you can't, I know you gotta cook, but okay. You lost your subs the other day because you're a hustler. You're getting a lot of friends. YouTube can only give you 75 subscribers per channel based on your sub count. What that means is if you have like 5,000 subs, right? YouTube can allocate a certain percentage of subs of channel subscriptions up to 2,000. If you got a big super duper deluxe channel, you could probably get 2,000 channels a day because of the fact that they are going to subscribe to you because you have one of these channels that have 5 million subscriber count channels that has a lot of marketing associated with those counts. See all that marketing, so you're going to get an influx of 3,000 subscribers a week. See, because of the big, large, fast number of subs. So you can get up to 2,000 of those. PewDiePie and all these guys, they don't even care if they lose subscribers due to the fact that it's inactive, because they're gaining so much. On our case in here, we're networking. We can afford that. So keep aware that the subscribers from yesterday still counts as 75. If you're in a 24-hour period, right? Are you still here with me, Mickey? You still here? If you're in a 24-hour period, what's going to happen is, if you're in a 24-hour period and you're still networking, and you're thinking that I got 4,000, the processing time of that period, 24 hours, is still in effect. But YouTube is not perfect. Let's say it's still calibrating, right? And now it's going past 24, you got 4,000. Same thing as when you get 1,000 friends, subscribers, and then you lose 20 or 30. Now you got 970 or whatever. That's the same premise there. You can only get but so much, because still on your queue, you still got 80 or 200 there waiting to get approved, right? The whole process depends upon the algorithm. So when you wake up in the morning, you did all that hustling, you saw 200 channels, and you only got 75, well, you're going to lose 120. No, wait a minute, but I got 200, I saw it. Not according to YouTube, you passed your limit. So depending upon your size, you can maintain more. Depending upon your sub count, you can maintain more. It's all tied to your sub count. The more subscribers you have, the more marketing you have. So the more marketing you have, the more subscribers going to join to your channel without you doing nothing. The more marketing you have by your subscriber count, more doors opening, the more these guys going to just automatically sub to you by association, by suggesting, right? So just be aware that when you work and you hustle, keep it at 50, 40. That's more than enough. There's no race. You still got a lot of subscribers. You still monetize. So why jeopardize your channel by a red flag, by artificial intelligence that might think you're spam, even though you're doing all that work, right? How old is your channel? Can I ask you, Mickey, because I can't see that from my tablet. Well, how old is your channel? 2 years? 1 year? Okay, I'm losing track. What about the other around? What the people connect? What about the other way around? What to connect to you? Where you keep it? Again, see, that's what happens with PewDiePie. He doesn't connect. They connect to him. So The basic laws of survival down here where we at is to keep everything we get, right? Um, you know you got to activate the analytics to a channel so the YouTube spam bots doesn't think that channel is inactive and it's spam, because real spam hides behind subscribers, right? They hitch rides, they're hiding. So YouTube is after spam. But if your subscriber is inactive with your analytics, you just looked at him, he subscribed to you, you're gonna likely lose him, right? YouTube can be everywhere. You might not lose them. There's a high percentage chance, because you know how YouTube works, you're going to lose them. So you don't got to wake up in the morning and go, why did I lose them? Just think about why. So if 200 subscribes to you, most likely due to the fact that you didn't subscribe to 75, you'll keep 75 out of that, because that's the allocated time. That's the allocated amount per day. So now it's up to you how bad you want to keep those 75. If you're small, if you're counting every penny. Like when you poor, you count every penny. And every penny is valuable. I think money is valuable in general, but every penny is more valuable when you're poor. Every dollar, right? You know that. The same thing, that's what we're doing here. Yeah, some people in here might have $500,000 in the bank and they're wealthy, right? But playing this game, they're poor. Every little subscriber is a penny, is a dollar. You know, when you was in college, remember that time when you was in college, Mickey, and you couldn't afford to buy that Big Mac with the cheese? Man, you had to skip the cheese. That was actually 40 cents. Remember that? It's like, man, I want that cheese, but I can't get it. I'll take a Big Mac with no cheese. You see what I'm saying? Every penny counts. Every subscriber counts. So learn how to play the game to retain it. Learn the rules, right? To retain it. Yeah, you'll get 200 from subscribing to you. It's a likely chance that you could retain 75. That's the maximum. You already know that. So the question is, like, I'll probably keep 75 by default, but I still got to put the work in, because I got to watch every penny, and I'm desperate. If you're not desperate, you'll go, who cares? I just lost 25, 50, who cares? But you're not in that status yet. You know what I mean? What, okay, did I miss something? See, every time I go with my explanations, I lose a lot of important. Hey, Mickey, oh, okay, wait a minute. I see it. You'll be, see, Mickey, you're still a puppy. You're a fresh meat. You are a 1-year channel with a high rate of subscribers that a large percentage was based on them coming to you, right? Or you going to them. YouTube knows that when a person gives you a click rate duration, it's based on the impression, right? It's based on your little thumbnail and your title, right? Then they click on that. So YouTube sees that. So now the algorithm is observing your channel due to the fact that you're going to people and people is coming to you with nothing to do with click rate duration, which how it's set up now. Last year was not set up like that, but now it is. So now you got to be concerned about the fact that YouTube is watching your channel. So every subscriber you get, the flags are there automatically to make sure it's not spam. It is a formula that's really complex. So, but if you have leverage on stuff in life, you'll understand and move on. If you got leverage, so if you know stuff, you're on top of it, you're all right. So the metrics is set up to get spam. The metrics is set up to get rid of inactive accounts. If you got 200 people coming in and you're not activated with them, you're going to lose a large percentage, slowly but surely, through purges, right? Due to the inactivity. But let's say, you know, a lot of illegal immigrants jump the borders every year, and they make it, and they stay here for years and years because they were able to elude the border patrols, right? Cuba, everywhere, whatever border. That's the same thing with when you get subs. You're hoping that some of these subs escape the border patrol, which is the spam bots from YouTube. You're hoping that they stay in your land and they never get caught. You see, all these, they're hiding, you know, but at the same time, you got spamware hiding behind your subs, and they might accidentally get snatched up if they're inactive. It's just about activating the analytics. So again, all these YouTube channels, I know you're cooking, Mickey, and what you're telling me is I can't hustle, but I can't hustle too. too hard for you to. Well, you're really hustling for yourself. For whatever reason, you want 4 or 5,000 because you already monetized. But if you're looking for YouTube marketing opportunities, yeah, the more subs you have, the better the metrics protects you. But you also got to watch how you do it in terms of, so it's not counterproductive, right? Okay, you've been around since April. Okay, you still with me, right, Mickey? You've been around since April. That's a short time. You know who YouTube loves? People that have been around for 10. I've been around since YouTube first started as a dating service, right? They know my IP address. They know I'm associated since 2006. 2007, it became bought by Google. It became a platform to hold videos, and then all those, now we're YouTube now. They know my date. They know my interactions. The more you interact with YouTube, the more YouTube likes you. The more you use their tools, the metrics, the more YouTube likes you. The longer you've been here, the more YouTube likes you. But if you just come out of nowhere and blow up like that, YouTube still is like, who is this guy? How did he? Okay, see, that's a good question. Well, yeah, you got a bigger channel than mine. Well, yeah, you got a bigger channel than mine. So, and it's not about subscribers or size. It's about, a lot of people might not like motivation talk or teaching talk or this kind of crap, according to others. But others might like entertaining stuff, right? And they'll listen to you because I had teachers that were entertaining. I loved them, but I also love the nerds. And, my mom was a nerd. She was a doctor in business. So I love both worlds, and I could use both. But in your case, you could reach more by saying there's a subscriber count limit, 75, depending upon how many subscribers you got. You could get more if you got like 6,000, 10,000 subscribers, 100,000. But if you only got small channels under 10,000, be careful. You can't get more than 75. I'm doing this here. I'm doing the best I can. All right, let me stick to your question here. Okay, so you could help that. You could help people spread the gospel, and even people that's been listening to here. To be aware that don't get more than 50 or 60 people a day. You know what I mean? Grind, but just watch your grind. I started YouTube in 2013 and create. So no, that's okay. You know why? 2013, right? 6 years. But you was kind of just there, not doing nothing. But still, you got that anniversary date, which is good. Which is why I'm pretty sure you probably could have lost more subscribers if you was a 1 year old channel, I was surprised when you said 1 year. I don't know. YouTube is vague, unpredictable. You can't figure it out. Not even the creators could figure this out. But due to your longevity, you do have that factor on your side to grow and stay here. The same thing with me. They shut me down on a Saturday for 45 minutes. I thought my channel was gone. I was ready to make a new one. Then I got it back, which I was happy. It's like my soul was crushed. I don't know. But due to I've been in here for such a long time, they look at all those things. They know that you're not really spammers, you're not really bad people. But yeah, I mean, you're doing good. And like I said, a lot of people got these links, but most of the smart people do have different sites for the links because it's harder to bring your channel back than it is to prevent something bad from happening, like safeguarding. All I said was safeguards. All I said in terms of information was safeguards. Nothing to do with me telling you what to do. I'm giving you information so you can research it more, so like that, you can move on and be safe with your channel. We all know in here, you can't lie. If you lost your channel right now, it's like losing a limb, like losing a loved one, literally. We all know that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll be the same way. I'll be like, oh no, my channel. Poof. You gotta bounce back though, because you know what? If I was to lose my channel right now, I think my channel would say, move on, buddy. It would talk to me and say, move on. You can live without me. I want you to be happy. My old YouTube channel probably want me to be happy, make a new one. Do it again, exactly. You make a brand new channel again. That's what my old channel would probably want. Just like you lost a loved one. Yeah, would it hurt? Hell yeah. Because I had this channel since it was original. I got rid of 30,000 subs. I deleted that channel and got this one. I just did it for the sake of doing it. My girlfriend wanted me to do this channel. I'll be crying like a little girl too, Mickey. I'll be like, oh no, my channel. But just take everybody's advice if we can right now. I gotta get back on the road. If we could link Jordan's rat radio because he needs support. He's a great guy. Him and his girlfriend, they bought a new truck. They're gonna try to make money. The trucking community doesn't support him. Most of them are jealous. They're selfish. They don't care. Our channels here, we will give him that support. He's driving right now to Atlanta, and if we could, like, somebody put his link up, and we'll go there now. He can't do it live because he's driving, but just go to it. Like I said, if you see a link to Mickey's channel, doesn't matter if you subscribe to her. Go and visit her channel. Give her some love. Give some advertising time. Just because you see a link, I don't gotta go to that channel no more. No, it's not like that. Go to the channels. Like I told you about if you subscribe to Time Magazine and you're paying $10 a month, you're not gonna read the magazine because you already subscribed to it. No, you're gonna read it. So read their channels, watch their channels. Mickey has some great fun content. It's not long. I do too. I'm the only one that's long. Community is key, exactly. Okay, guys, man, I love everybody. I love you too, Mickey. Great people like that. You gotta show them love. If y'all can, go to Jordan Rap. Yes, I'm your patron. I saw your thing. Right now, I got to get back on the road. It's getting dark. I'm gonna see if I can get a squeeze in a quick workout. Y'all know I take 2 hours on my workouts. Gotta knock out the bad people. Gotta do the weights. That's right. Buddy, yeah, I supported Jordan. Yes, see, he got me too, right? But the thing is, go back to those channels and visit them. Visit Mickey. She has advertisers in there, sponsored links. Maria Peña, you too. Dios te bendiga. Gracias por estar aquí. I got like a lot of Spanish people to come here, so go. Put your translations in Spanish, man. Get your watch time and advertising. Oh yes, I will right now, Mickey. I love everybody in here. Please subscribe to Mickey. Anybody that's in here, they're trusted. I don't pick my subs out of the blues. I watch everything, then I pick them. Before I even hit subs, I watch the channels and I analyze them. I watch the history. I watch the response to comments. Then I grab them. Hey Gina, how you doing? Gina in the bottle. I like that. Maria de Peña, Cash is King. That's right. Thank you. Grace Valdenor. Thank you. Everybody, I love y'all. It's time to go. Check out Mickey's channel tomorrow. She'll be on live tomorrow, okay? Thank you, Mickey. I love y'all. Bye-bye.